if you get paid every month, let's say you get paid £2,000, and when it comes to the 20th of that month, you've got like maybe £100 to your name, and this is the same cycle, you're poor.
I think the get back's coming.
Is it a crutch? Is it like a crutch that we use as an excuse? You know, like where we kind of, when people don't want to achieve anything, or you know they're doing bad for themselves. Is it an excuse? Chilla, can we still use slavery as a reason why we're not succeeding in 2025?
Yeah, affects certain things, but reality is, you know, like what you just said. You said you think the get back's coming.
Yeah.
I don't think the get back even involves the black countries. I think they're just gonna wipe out each other.
Who? The European country, the West.
The West is gonna wipe out each other.
Okay.
Because everyone wants to, you know, like it gets to a point here. All right, it's like having a crew of brethren here. You lot all doing well. You've mashed enough P, and now you feel like you're untouchables. There's no challenge, but there's always that one that thinks I need to be the main person.
Okay, yeah.
And that's where. You already see it with little things like Brexit and, you know what I mean, all these tariff wars and all of that. That's where the issues are going to start, where them lot are going to say, yeah, I don't need to back you lot up no more, man. We don't need you lot. Yeah. Then these lot already say, like, you lot tried to leave us with Brexit and run on this side. You know what? We don't even want you lot back with us. Stay over there. Yeah. Then the Russians are like, I could just press this button and wipe all of you lot if you keep on talking. Yeah. And that's where it's going to... It's going to go left between.
We're seeing similar now where I think it's Trump putting like I think it was a trade agreement. It was like an import tax on things coming from China. And China said we don't care.
They've been killing
China said we don't care.
TikTok, they've been making TikTok funny. I can't even lie. Exposing all the brands, stuff like that. Yeah. Their get back is serious right now.
But I tell you what's interesting with all of that stuff is that it's almost like we've realised that the gate is no longer closed. And I think we knew this a long time ago. In regards to, as soon as Alibaba was exposed, we realized that we can buy stuff for dirt cheap and sell it for more. Like a lot of these places, like Made.com, which is like a sofa company. Yeah. I remember when someone exposed where they buy all this stuff from. So for instance, there's a reason why DFS and what's that bed shop?
Dreams, yeah.
There's a reason why when you order a bed or a sofa, it takes 6-7 weeks. Where do you think it's coming from?
Yeah, China.
Yeah, it's getting
they drop ship it.
Yeah, no. Drop shipping. They're the OG of drop shippers.
No. Literally, those shops, I saw it with my own eyes. When you order something, it's a drop ship straight from China to your yard.
Yeah, the OG of drop shipping.
No. I don't think you understand. Like that's all businesses. And then when we talk about inequality, this is what I say to you. Do we really care about inequality? Because what are they being paid in China? What are they being paid in Bangladesh? What are they being paid in India? Do we care about inequality really?
We don't, bro.
And that's what I say, like we want things on the cheap. Like when I went to South Africa, I remember I was chatting to one brother out there, and I said to him, like, "Oh man, it's proper cheap out here." He said, "Not for us." Bro, he works full time and he gets paid £800 a month working full time. He said, "Not for us." And the way, see how I said it so sharp. I said, "Right, it's really cheap over here." He said, "Not for us." He cut me off so quick. He said, "Not for us."
I might go there when I'm
And he said, one of the biggest problems is that you tourists come over here and you start
price everything.
And the prices start going up. Yeah. And my biggest problem when it comes to, for instance, like when I go to Nigeria or Ghana, my thing is that you'll go to certain Nigerian bars and restaurants and clubs and it's UK prices, but you're paying the staff like Peckham prices. It's not fair. But once again, do we care about inequality?
It's business, bro. Business ain't fair. Like life ain't fair. Like life's never been
Someone
fair.
has to lose for someone to win.
Exactly, and and it will never change.
And capitalism has to be there, unfortunately, because you think about it. If there is if the house system crashes in the UK, a lot of people lose money. Yeah. People no longer want to buy properties, and you got to remember banks make a lot of money from mortgages.
But then the UK specifically, like the whole economy is propped up on property. On the property market.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is.
The UK dream is what we've been sort of get a mortgage and rent it out. Obviously, that's not as lucrative as it was back in the day, but everyone wanted to be a landlord, bro.
You know what's scary when you talk about Nigeria that year? When my man, the latest one, coming to power, you saw how the latest one, as he's coming to power now, you saw how the Naira just dropped drastically.
Yeah.
So imagine that, let's say, like, I'll give you an example. When I was there the last time, I've come from doing philanthropy work, and then
Was that New York? Yeah.
no, this is Nigeria.
Oh, Nigeria.
So
Okay.
I've gone to do some philanthropy work, you know, supporting black business as we do. So after supporting black business, I left early, and I must have had, I think, about 200 something thousand naira in my pocket. So on the last day now, as I'm leaving, I must have given my man at the gate like probably like 50 or 60,000. I was like, yeah, thank you, boom.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm literally not going to change it, or I'm going to spend it at the airport on rubbish. Then he must have said, oh, thank you, boss. This is like 5 months wages.
It's rough.
I said, what?
It's rough.
So now that inflation's happened because of the economy's just destroyed, bro, I know his wages didn't get raised to match.
Yeah.
So if he's still working for 10,000 a month, bro, you can't buy nothing.
Yeah. And that's what I said. When I said to that guy that it's cheaper, he said, not for us. And my biggest problem is that the prices for all of this stuff in these countries are not cheap.
Bro, it's basically slavery.
Yeah. You go to Ghana. I'm so pissed. I was meant to go Ghana today. This is, what's today's date? Thursday today's Wednesday, it's Thursday.
Thursday 17th.
Today's Thursday today. Thursday the 17th, I was meant to go Ghana. Couldn't go. But when I've been to Ghana, you're paying UK prices for stuff. Yet when you ask them what they're being paid, it's peanuts.
Alright, this might sound ignorant. I'm gonna ask Chiz. Alright, so obviously you've come from village, innit? Like village lifestyle and whatnot. So
No,
like,
I lived in the city.
you live in the city? I thought you lived in.
I lived in Lagos.
Bro, when you showed me, I think you had pictures and stuff. It looked like a village. Sorry, bro,
Lagos is the city.
That's my ignorance. My bad.
Lagos is the city.
Go on.
I probably had pictures in the village.
Yeah, so that's what I meant. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
So like,
I used to go village regular.
when you're there, yeah, like how do you get jobs and stuff? Because to my knowledge, there's no Indeed in it. There's no how does it work? Like
It's old school, innit? Like just going and talking to people and asking whether there's a job on offer.
is that it?
Yeah.
Well, what people don't realise is that a lot of the jobs in Nigeria are all public sector jobs, meaning like government jobs. If you don't have a government job or you're working for the bank or hospital, there is no jobs. For instance, it's entrepreneurs that are needed in every country because it's us that create businesses to give people jobs. And if you don't sort of provide and give access to funds to people like myself, then the economy crashes. That's one thing in Nigeria and Ghana is it's mainly restaurants and bars people have. If people are not opening businesses, no one can have work. In the same way, property developers in the UK, more private people are building homes more than the councils, which obviously means what? The prices for these properties are going to be crazy when they're renting because private is always more expensive than council because technically the council's not meant to be going into it for profit. Technically, well, obviously everything's a profit. But yeah, that's where it all.
So how then?